Good morning, my loves. Just remember, they may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom, Dad. Franklin Farmstead, good morning. Deborah Pierce is here. Jimmy's here. Cody's here. Andrew Barnes is here. And the Watchman News. Intuitive Survival. Michigan Shepherd. What's up, Michigan Shepherd? How art we? We aren't fine, Bear. Glad to hear it. And the rooster says, Amen. Devin, what's up, Devin? Don't be rolling no trucks over, Devin. Don't do it. Don't do it. Did your mom ever talk to you like that, Devin? I know you're out there jumping those trucks in the air, but be careful. Just be careful. Patriot Plumber, good morning. You know, somebody said, yeah, turn to the Lord now because there's no man-made solution to this mess. No, turn to the Lord in the first place because there's no man-made solution to this mess. I just shot a video this morning that's going to post on YouTube at some point, unless they tear our channel down, called The Enemy Within. And I'm not going to go into everything that I said in that video, but I will tell you this. Quit looking for external solutions to internal problems. You know what I mean, Bama Buckeye? You know what I mean. Sit Rep Snafu. That's a good name. I think we're beyond Snafu at this, though. We could potentially be all the way to Bohica by 21 January. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. So, Diana Latimer, life is good. Roger that. Bear, how cold is it there? I got 6 inches of snow. I don't know. Cold enough that I feel like having gloves and a hat and a hood on. But it's also raining, and there's a very large amount of humidity in the air. So, all right. Let's do that report thing. There's like 105.4 thousand of y'all, so we appreciate y'all deeply. If you're new here, like, subscribe, press the buttons like this, and then YouTube will pretend to notify you when we go live. They are no longer favoring us in the algorithm because we say things that they don't like, which is fine. It's their sandbox. If you want to play in the Bear Nation sandbox, Patreon is $1 a month or $10 a year. A year. You're going to go get a venti caramel macchiato that costs you $19 later today. You can spend half that on a year subscription on Patreon. So you go to Patreon, Patreon, patreon.com. Search for Bear Independent. You'll find us there. All the contents be up in there, yo. That is not an I love me, so you should love me too page. It's 30 to 100 exclusive pieces of content per month, including reviews of things like this, including videos on how I train with things like this, including, gear reviews and all the deep philosophical questions. All that stuff's over there on Patreon. Patreon is cheap at twice the price. Good idea, Andy. We're going to raise the rates on Patreon. No, I'm just kidding. We're not doing that. 28 in the Missouri Ozarks. Roger that. Worth the $5 I spend a month on it. Thanks, Charles Hayes. And then lastly, Intel. If you got to share your Intel like this. This is now the hand signal for sharing Intel. Okay? Intel at bearindependent.com. You got to feed the dance monkeys your tasty Intel nuggets or they will starve to death. Also, just realized I still have an earpiece in. This isn't Fox News. Let me get rid of this. I lack dexterity. There we go. I got it. Be in there, earpiece. I was like, man, I sound weird. Oh, right. Earbuds in. Got it. Alcohol prevents COVID-19. Inhospitable internal environment. We are prepared for all eventualities, sir. All right. Intel at bearindependent.com is where your tasty Intel nuggets go. Let's do the report. Okay, Bear. Thanks, guys. You cool with that? We're cool with it, Bear. All right. Current issues, 2 December 20. The governor of Tennessee Oh gosh, really, chicken? You best be stepping before bear go messing. Move out, chicken. The governor of Tennessee has said that it will not be mandatory to have COVID vaccines in the state's schools. And pull the live stream now. Quote, vaccines are a choice and people have the choice and will have the choice in this state as to whether or not they should take that vaccine. End quote. Ohio was not blessed with such a governor, but the people do seem to have their representatives in their corner. 12 articles of impeachment have been filed against Governor Mike DeWine. Now, we have many people that we know and love in Ohio, and every one of them says this dude is the ultimate sack of doo-doo. They're just like, he's horrendous. However, you get the government you deserve. So 12 articles of impeachment have been filed against Governor Mike DeWine of Ohio by several Republican representatives who alleged, quote, mismanagement, malfeasance, which I'm familiar with, misfeasance, which I have no idea what that means, but it sounds good, abuse of power, and other crimes, including, but not limited to, meddling in the conduct of a presidential primary election, arbitrarily, which is a great name, arbitrary. By the way, if you're from downstate New York and we're in the metal scene in the 2000s, do you even know arbitrary, bro? Do you know the multi-talented guitar player Chirag Pujara? I do. I do. Remember Chirag. Remember Chirag. Arbitrarily closing and placing curfews on certain businesses while allowing other businesses to remain open. End quote. So let's look a little bit at hashtag Remember Chirag. Hashtag Remember Chirag. That's going to be a t-shirt. Nobody's going to know what it is, but then I'm going to send him one. So, Obituary. Yeah, man. Obituary. I was a big fan of Obituary back in the day, but all their songs are the same song. Let's just be honest here. They made like 12 albums of the same song. So, Keith Kronk, good morning. Let's go to the 100% trustworthy and true Newsweek magazine online over here. From Newsweek, it will not be mandatory to have any approved COVID vaccines in Tennessee schools, the state governor has said, stating that, quote, vaccines are a choice, end quote. Governor Bill Lee, that's not confusing at all. I just call him Governor Billy. So we will. Governor Billy said on Tuesday that once approved, such injections will, quote, ultimately really be able to handle, end quote, the coronavirus pandemic. It's bad. Listen, this disease is so deadly, you got to get tested to make sure you have it, okay? Just remember that. Tennessee's health commissioner has said the first few doses. Damn it, Newsweek with your pop-ups. The Republican added, quote, vaccines are a choice and people have the choice and will have the choice in this state as to whether or not they should take the vaccine, end quote. Tennessee's health commissioner has said that the first doses of new COVID vaccine could arrive in the state around mid-December before a wider rollout likely by early summer. According to the state's vaccine distribution plan, another pop-up. Wow, you're desperate, Newsweek. According to the state's vaccination distribution plan, the first batches would be reserved for frontline healthcare workers and first responders. They would then be followed by another one. Holy crap. Five, y'all. They would then be followed by other healthcare workers, older adults in care facilities, and those at high risk of complications from COVID-19. So, good job, Billy, Governor Billy. Back over here. So listen, I've been thinking about this. If the big box stores say, sorry, sir, you can't come in here without a vaccine. Okay, cool. You got it. I will stand in your parking lot and watch this place slowly turn to dust and ash because of the reduced patronage. You got it. You got it. Do you remember early on during the COVID escapade, the Walmarts around here, I don't know if they're doing them in your area, but they mandated single entrance. You can only use one entrance. They had freaking, depending on, and you can always tell what part of the nation people are from, whether they call it a cart, a wagon, or a buggy. It's a buggy? Really? You got it hitched up behind your horse? You're going to go for a ride off into the sunset, you and Ma with the shotgun on your lap? A buggy? Okay. A cart, a buggy, whatever. They had the shopping carts out front of Walmart blocking off the entrances, and they stood them up on end and made like these cattle chutes for the sheeple to go in and out of. That lasted maybe a month here. You know what happened? Two things happened. First, and I observed it with my own eyes and partook in it, people were like, screw your cattle chutes, screw your mask, and just went in and out anyway, to the point where they were like, sir, you need to have it. No, I don't. Yeah, but no, I don't. But yet, thank you. Have a great day. And people just kept doing what they wanted. That was the first thing I observed. The second thing I observed was a tenth of the people were going, you know what? It doesn't take very long. You have one bad month in corporate. Anybody who's been in corporate can tell you. You have one bad month, and all of a sudden you're like, well, maybe we shouldn't treat our customers like cattle. And all the stores around here now have these signs that are hanging up that say, it's recommended that you social distance and wear a mask and wash your hands. Okay, thanks for the recommendation. Appreciate that. We as preppers should be prepared to not go to the store for a month or 2 or 3 or a year or 7. Good. Vote with your damn dollars. I'm so over they aren't gonna do anything, you don't let them. You can't be in the system and bitch about the system at the same time. Okay? It doesn't work that way. You're either part of the problem or you're part of the solution. So if you think that the system is the problem, quit playing in it. Step back for a hot minute and let their first quarter 2021 profit and loss statements be abysmal. Y'all have fun with that. I'm over here eating homemade chicken wings because I can buy Frank's Red Hot by the gallon from Websteron.com. Now, know what I mean? You know what I mean. Cody Willis, exactly. Struggling people are starting to have enough. On Staten Island, which is in New York, a pub that had its liquor license pulled for not adhering to Governor Cuomo's restrictions has declared itself an autonomous zone and remained open, not charging customers. When the police show up to issue yet another $1,000 fine, the owner stated that they would not let them in. Quote, if that liquor license is going to come off the wall, it's going to be done by Cuomo. DeBozo, you want to come down here and pull the license off the wall? Feel free to end up coming down here and we'll end up having a conversation before you even think about stepping a foot on my property. I will not back down, end quote. In Staten Islandese. You're welcome. You didn't know I was a method actor, but now you know that I'm a method actor. You also didn't know that I'm actually Method Man from the Wu-Tang Clan. We've been working hard on this, been trying to keep a low profile, but the news is out. I am Method Man. Coach Ninja J. Step out of their sandbox. It has cat poop in it. You are correct. Those are not tasty treats. Those are cat turds. But Staten Island isn't a real borough. You go tell them that. You go tell them that.
Now we know why Bobby likes Wu-Tang.
Oh, good morning, Dudley. Oh, man. Matthew Stone, good morning.
I don't know. I'm a partial fan for Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Bone Thugs and Harmony, too. That's right. I see you at the crossroads. Yeah. Hey, so per the report, I'm supposed to talk about Vacks now, but let me talk to my director of online marketing strategy. What's going on in the store? We got any news? You tell me.
We're going to be shipping out Vacks.
We're shipping out Vacks today. That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to the store today to pack Vacks myself because y'all done blowed it up with the Black Friday and Cyber Monday, and we appreciate y'all very much in the doing of that. Remember, you can always use promo code Bear Nation at the store for everything in the store. T-shirts, patches, hats, whatever. Bear Nation gets you 10% off everything. And yeah, I mean,
remember, we're shipping out sooner than we were before, but still give me 1 to 3 weeks, please.
Yeah.
Because we got a lot.
Yep, we got a lot. What about black eye Vacks? Well, yeah, Aaron, we got them. You want some? We got some.
Black's the color.
You want a black bear minimum? We can do it. You want a black bear fact? We can do it. You want a black cub kit or cub pro? We can do it. You want a black adventure kit? We can do that. Guess what? The crash kit and the smash kit are already black, bro. That's right. You want a Mac 4 in black? We can do it. You want a Mac 8 in black? Let me think about it. Yeah, we do that too. What about a stomp bag in black? Yes, we do that too. We got it. We got it all. We got it all, man. All of it. It's all in black. Yeah.
Everybody's been ordering Coyote.
Everybody's ordering the Coyote, though. Oh, what about the Combat Lifesaver in black? Oh, yeah, we do that in black, too. Yeah, you can get all the kits in black, man. Mostly because I like to wear them to formal occasions. Suit, tie, bear fac. You never know. You can never be too prepared. You know, one of those waiters could be a Russian hitman. That's right.
Oh, Mac 4 and Mac 8 are in the store.
Oh, the Mac 4 and the Mac 8 are in the store. That is news. So previously, up until right now, the Mac 4 and the Mac 8 were law enforcement only. We do a lot of those for sheriff's offices and first responders, public safety that are in rural areas. The Mac is a mass casualty kit. So think of like a stomp bag that's designed for treating multiple casualties via the March algorithm.
Here's one to piss you off. Hey, I saw this kit from this company called My Medic. How do yours stack up?
My Medic.
Right. If you want Band-Aids, order My Medic.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
If you want anything that's actually going to stop the bleed.
So My Medic charges more money than we do for kits with less capability than ours has. In a nutshell, that's how they stack up. This is the minimum in multicam. I run these on plate carriers, chest rigs, war belts. It's about that big right there. Okay. In this kit right here is handmade, made in America, guaranteed forever, sewn by hand. If you break this kit, I'll replace it. If you use the contents in this kit to treat a casualty, I'll replace it. Okay. This kit mollies onto whatever your load-bearing equipment is, or the back of your headrest in your Jeep or your submarine or your helicopter. And yeah, I know you guys think I'm being facetious, but we have some cool pics of Air Force pararescuemen with bear facts hanging up in their helicopters working on casualties. Okay. Air Force PJs are some of the people that when we first started developing these kits were working with us to get the contents right. And so when we say like it has all the life-saving equipment you need in here, unlike My Medic that included a bunch of Moana Band-Aids that you might need if you cut your leg off with a chainsaw, we actually have stuff to save lives in ours. And so you pop this open, it comes open. You got your combat gauze right there on the top, Z-fold quick clock combat gauze. You add that as an additional at checkout. Pull this out, boom. You're holding a handmade, purpose-built blowout kit in your hand. Pop it open. There's all your organization. This is the bare minimum, which treats the MAR of the March algorithm: massive bleeding, airway, and respiratory. So you've got surgical tape right here. You've got a 6-inch North American Rescue emergency trauma dressing. You have a legit North American Rescue decompression needle for tension pneumothorax, Gen 7 cat tourniquet, nitrile gloves because if it's wet and not yours, don't touch it. You've got your shears right here and what we call the stack down here in la bottomo, which is Spanish for the bottom of the kit. And you've got your North American Rescue EMT shears. These are not cheap garbage shears. These are like, I'll cut a penny in half because I'm bored shears. You've got your nasal pharyngeal airway right there. You've got 5x9 gauze pads, and you've got 2 high fin chest seals all right here ready to go. And so the bare minimum is designed to treat, again, the MAR of the March algorithm: massive bleeding, airway, and respiratory. The bare FAC, which also exceeds military specification for an individual first aid kit: airway, respiratory, circulation, hypothermia, and head injuries, and everything else. And so both of those, that's our flagship product line, handmade, made in America, guaranteed forever. And they cost less than them freaking My Medic kits do, and they have more capability in them. So, and if you want a kit that's designed for everything from bullet holes to band-aids to broken bones, I would suggest the adventure kit that we offer as well. So yeah, you can use promo code BearNation on all of that. And the Mac 4 and Mac 8 are in the store. So now if you need a mass casualty kit, or if your department needs a mass casualty kit, just let us know. You can find them at bearindependent.com, but you can also go to refugemedical.com. We're very hard trying to build refugemedical.com. So it has its own brand power for those that are outside of the Bear Nation. So if you could help us by reviewing, if you've actually bought a product, by reviewing it at refugemedical.com, that's a great help to us. And perhaps patronizing refugemedical.com and sharing refugemedical.com out to others, that would be great. There's Dudley right there with the links. All right. Oh, and it's the last month of the year. So if you've got FSA or HSA money, flexible spending accounts, flexible saving accounts, and health savings accounts that you got to use up by the end of the year, we take both of those at Refuge Medical and bearindependent.com. So for all your medical gear, you can use your FSA and your HSA on medical equipment at Bear Independent and Refuge Medical. So, cool story, bro. All the stories. One member of the Bear Nation said that a hospital in Pennsylvania is almost maxed out, and the doctors and nurses discussed how concerned they were for their careers because when the time comes, many of them will not comply with the vaccine. Another Bear National wrote, quote, "My mother works at a major hospital in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and they are at full capacity, strictly with COVID-19. They are filled up in the ICU, and many of the Navajo Nation's worst cases are being sent to the hospitals in Albuquerque. But that doesn't compose the majority of their cases. The hospital has been trying to increase the nursing staff as well as other medical professionals, and many of them have had to cancel at the last minute due to positive tests with symptoms. Cases are through the roof, but government's attempts to intervene are often making things worse in peculiar ways." Quote from the Bear Nation, "My parents just drove through New Mexico to get back to their home in South Dakota. As they were going through New Mexico, they had heard that the state government had shut down all public restrooms in an effort to inhibit travel. Parents tried to use public restrooms at gas stations and were told to leave. They witnessed dozens of semi-trucks and RVs parked along the highway, defecating in public due to state government orders to lock down public restrooms." Well, that just sounds lovely. Yay, government. They're always there just in time to save us from ourselves. So, yes,
you got a happy birthday request.
Whose birthday is it?
A gentleman named Dennis.
Is Dennis's birthday? What? Oh, Dennis. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dennis. Happy birthday to you.
You got a little off there.
And many more. Happy birthday, Dennis. You're welcome. You can pull that for your Instagram today and feel like a hero. Cornfed, good morning, Cornfed. Puzzleman's here. Good morning, Puzzleman. Good morning, Tango Charlie. So, impromptu poll in the comments right now. Right now. I'm pretty sure I know the answer to this. Yes, maybe, or no. Are you going? Good morning, Jay Johns. It'd be warmer if the grill was on. Just saying. Yeah, watch. Feel like a fire-breathing dragon over here, man. Yes, maybe, or no. Are you taking the vaccine? Comments right now. Go. Yes, maybe, no. Cot lumber. I'll tell you what. Listen, it's a little crazy out there. If you need some plywood to board up your windows, or if you need some 2x6s to build a trebuchet to defend yourself against foreign invaders, you need to go down and see the boys at Cot Lumber. They love you. They love you big time. Not one of those weird kind of ways with a back room and a massage table. Not like that. They just got big hearts for treating people right. Going down to Cot Lumber, support a small family business. Those guys, you know what? They got 6-packs to buy. So you got to go in there and make sure that they're getting their payroll, because at the end of a hard day, walking around in all them steel-toe boots and all those things, they need to blow off a little bit of steam. So go make sure, go into Cot Lumber, say hello to all the people at Cot Lumber, give them a big high five from the Bear Nation. You know, maybe drop them off a 6-pack of Natty or something like that. No, Tahlequah Lumber. Hell no. No. Marco Connor, love you back, brother.
A couple of maybes.
Even our doctors are telling us not to take it. Negative, no ×8. Nope, hell no, never. No Vacks. I'd rather Olive snack bar. Yep. Even my mom said hell no. No. Yes, because my mom is a doctor. No. All the no's. F that. Maybe. No. Sarah, just say no. Let the liberals go first. I like that answer. No, over my dead body. Make me. I like that. Make us. I like that too. F the vaccine. I will not comply. Not today, Satan. Force 2. Nope. Resistance is not futile. I agree. Absolutely no. No. Oh, heck no. Fark no. So, hey, what's up, Barry Tucker? So I feel like I'm very much so caught in my own positive feedback loop here, because your vibe attracts your tribe. But that was a lovely little poll here of the potentiality for the Bear Nation to submit to the Vacks. I heard on social media that Obama was arrested. I've heard a lot of things on social media.
Most of it ain't fucking true.
Most of it ain't effing true, as my wife just succinctly said. Yeah. She doesn't have her filter on yet. Put a mask on it.
All right.
The masks are behavioral modification. I agree completely. Been saying that from jump, brother. Michael Martinez, good morning. Hey, you know what? What if Mario Diaz doesn't get a hold of us within the prescribed 3 days, and the new Patreon unicorn puppy thing, we have to stack even more on top of it? We'd be going on month 3 without a winner claiming their prize.
Oh. I don't know.
Jason Crystal's right. I heard on social media that Biden won. Of course I posted it to Patreon. Morning, Aaron. The flashiest giveaway ever. Just saying, that'd be crazy. I know what we'll do. We're going to, next month on Patreon, you win all my roosters. There we go.
We'll give you a goat.
And we'll give you a goat homestead starter kit. This is perfect. One ornery goat and all my roosters. There you go. We'll bring some eggs, though. They may or may not be fertilized. Oh, I love this show. It's the best out there. Bless you. Thank you, Big Red. Keep your goat. Nah, I don't want to keep my goat, man. That goat's fixing to be compost. Marlo's in. Marlo. Oh, baby, let my people go. Nah. Yeah, sorry. All right. Do those ship to Canada? Nothing. I don't think you can ship livestock to Canada anymore.
No, you have to meet us at the border.
You'll have to meet us at the border. It'll be, and I'm gonna dress the goat up in leather chaps just to make you look really weird. And be like, here's this thing you ordered. I don't know why you needed this, and yeah, I don't. I'll claim it. I missed your call, Bear. Yeah, okay, roger that, Thomas. All right, let's see what else is going on over here. Los Angeles businesses are defiant against the shutdown. Good. Find your testicles and use them. God gave you a spine. Use it. Top news at OANN. Let's see if there's anything going on there. What's going on over here at the Blaze, the Blase? Oscar-nominated actress Ellen Page comes out as transgender, promises retribution for politicians who criminalize trans health. Who the hell is Ellen Page? I don't know either. Some idiot in Hollywood is my guess. Oh, Obama blasts defund the police, reporting from Sarah Taylor at theblazenews.com. Oh, with another pop-up from them. What is up with this? Obama blasts defund the police. You lose people when you use snappy slogans like that. Let's read this. I have not pre-read this. Let's see. Former President Barack Hussein Obama said that political candidates often lose support when casually throwing around terms like defund the police and should perhaps learn to meet voters and activists in the middle when it comes to police reform. Oh, you're a centrist now? Got it. In an interview released on Wednesday, the former Democratic president told journalist and Vanity Fair contributor Peter Hamby for his podcast, Snapchat host Good Luck America, that politicians saying such things will likely sabotage their efforts to effect change. During the interview, Hamby asked, if you're a young activist today and you believe really passionately in a slogan like defund the police, what is your advice to that activist, knowing that a lot of politicians won't go near that phrase even if the nuts and bolts of the idea might be popular? Obama responded, if you believe as I do that we should be able to reform the criminal justice system so that it's not biased and treats everybody fairly, I guess you can use a snappy slogan like defund the police. But you know, you lost a big audience the minute you say it, which makes it a lot less likely that you're actually going to get the changes you want done. All right, brief observation based upon that article. I think, so Glenn Beck likes to say they're going to take their masks off. They're going to show us just how radical they are. And I think they tried to do that in the lead up to this election with things like Chaz Chop and all this civil unrest that has been being caused and so forth and so on. But if you look at who the Democratic nominees were, can you get more Democratic establishment than Joseph Robinette Biden Jr.? I think that they played their radical card too early and that they did lose a lot of people. A lot of people were like, yeah, you know what? I believe in whatever Democrats believe in, but no, we shouldn't defund the police. That's a stupid idea. And we've been saying this for a long time. BLM and Antifa are very much so, in my opinion, the leftists' useful idiots, right? They will be used to further the goals of the leftists with paying lip service to and giving a little bit of latitude to those movements so that they can feel empowered and valued so that they don't turn on their masters. But that they are just being used. The establishment, Democratic establishment, is just using them to further their ends. And the Democratic establishment, make no mistake, is not very far from the Republican establishment. They want business as usual back in Washington. They don't want to have to deal with the ramifications of another 4 years of Donald J. Trump. So maybe they took their masks off too early. Perhaps. He's right, though. You're going to lose a lot of people when you run around saying extremist things like that. Freedom meow. The left wants police, but the police who support the Constitution. They want police they can control, but not the police support. Yeah, I agree with that. They want police that they can control. The left heads are seeing too many people talk about. You say y'all too much. I love it when my phone turns talking to y'all. Mine does that too. The left heads are seeing too many people talk about Agenda 21 online, so they're making BLM and defund the police headlines news to distract us again. A lot of it is just a massive distraction. Agreed. It's smoke and mirrors. One of the things that we have to remember, the late and great Jim Marrs with 2 R's, M-A-R-R-S, investigative journalist, wrote a lot of cool books. Crossfire, which became the backbone of Oliver Stone's movie JFK, Rule by Secrecy, which is a phenomenal book, several others. He quoted in one of his books in the beginning, Rule by Secrecy, somebody who escapes me. He said, the media can't tell you what to think, but they can tell you what to think about. We have to remember that. Even if we think if we're doing our own research into whatever this issue might be, hey, is that the county boys? We're going to finally fix our freaking creek crossing? Go, go, county rangers. Dun, 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 dun.
Looks like it.
Yes.
Maybe take them a long way.
Yes. Take them a what?
A long way.
You're taking the long way? That's all right. Even if you're doing your own due diligence and researching into the topics that are brought up, that doesn't mean it's the entirety of the topics that there are to be aware of and discuss. And so the media certainly is trying to control the narrative, but they're also presenting on a silver platter all the things that one should be discussing. And so many times we'll go to the opposite end of the spectrum of whatever narrative it is that they're presenting on a subject, without even considering that there might be a whole bunch of other things going on that we don't know anything about. So we're on this quest for truth, which tends to be the polar opposite of whatever the media narrative is, without even acknowledging that we might be talking about 4% of all the important things that need to get talked about. They can't tell you what to think, but they can tell you what to think about. Good morning, Christopher Phelps. Gonna need some whiskey tonight. I know. I'm gonna stub my toe later and be like, yeah, need some whiskey for that. Hey, Jeremy Fox wants to know if we sell the turds in the store. Just the turds.
No.
No? Can we? Do you want to make a listing for that?
Put a turd in the store.
Put a turd in the store? One of them cat poo turds out of the sandbox?
I don't know. He asked about a bear turd.
A bear turd? You don't want one of them, homie. Trust me. We do got some composting toilets going on, though. So if you want me to send you a bucket of used peat moss, sure. Anyone want to buy this snow outside my house? You should ship it to all the places experiencing global warming. You could probably get a federal grant to package up that snow and ship it to all the hot spots around the world. It doesn't matter that it'll be melted by the time it gets there. This is the government we're talking about. You could probably, I'm pretty sure that right now I could find you anywhere between $1 and $200 million to ship snow around the globe for global warming. So what do you think? Turds in the store? We'll get some turds in the store today. By the way, the turd is the tactical utility retention device. It is, let's see, right here. Can he do it? Yes, he can. This is a turd right there. It's this little bungee that holds this tourniquet on the side of the Cub Kit Pro. So that's the turd. right there. And actually, using the turd, you could put a tourniquet anywhere you have molly, right there. So, boom, the turd. Tactical utility retention device. I think his brother DR came up with that.
This corn costs extra.
This corn costs extra. CNN would say it's fake snow. Hey, I've got a lot of cans of dehydrated water out in my barn. You never know when you're going to need them. If they can sell fresh air in a jar, melted snow should do well. That's true. You know, you could bottle it up. It's like that Fiji water. That Fiji water doesn't even come from Fiji. You ever read the back of that? They say that they collect it from a current of water that flows from Fiji and then desalinate it. It's just water, y'all. Like, they're like, yes, there's a slipstream of water underneath the ocean that goes right past Fiji and comes to our bottling plant, and then we scoop it up and cook the salt out of it. It's like, this is the dumbest S I've ever heard. Shazam. All right, no vax, no test. Copy that. Let's see what else we got going on. Grindstone Ministries, y'all rock. You know the deal. Go to grindstoneministries.com if you'd like to help us do what we do. Provide a biblical covering to orphans and break generational curses. grindstoneministries.com. We appreciate y'all. Y'all rock. Again, it's the end of the year, so for tax purposes, you're looking for a charitable organization that can provide charitable receipts for your donations. We can do that. So you can shoot us an email, admin at Bear Independent, admin at Bear Independent, ADMIN, admin at bearindependent.com. If you'd like to make a donation via check, we'll tell you where to send it. Or you can just use the online giving portal at grindstoneministries.com. So, and what else we got? Disastercoffee.com. This election might be a disaster, but your coffee doesn't have to be. Choose this day whom you shall drink. Disastercoffee.com. You know, and there's a lot of people right now that are looking for a new coffee company to patronize. You might consider disastercoffee.com. They're the bomb, bro. And as I've said before, we're solicited all day, every day. Please to make for nice review, for lighter of crafting of bush, for go in woods and not die, for make the best review with smiles, for $100 for PayPal, for review of crafting of bush, please. Like every day. Every day these come in. No. It should say something to y'all that we talk about the same people every day. AdventureFrontier.com if you need armor, IFAKs, and fluffy bunnies. Period. The end. AdventureFrontier.com. You need Spartan armor? AdventureFrontier.com. You need coffee? DisasterCoffee.com. You need prepper camo gear? Amendment1preparedness.com. They make the best damn stuff I've ever seen when it comes to prepper camo. It's awesome. Amendment1preparedness.com. And you need a camo plan. If you don't have a camo plan, go check out the Prepper Classroom. There's an entire video on camo. And lastly, listen, you're probably a person and you're probably wearing clothes. If you're not, this might not be the right channel for you, okay? If you wear clothes, which should be pretty much all of us, if you're wearing clothes, Sanctified Supply Co., sanctifiedsupplyco.com, the unofficial uniform of the Bear Nation, the Stay Humble and Kind shirt, sanctifiedsupplyco.com. Jerry and Lucia out there getting it done. So, with that, let's do some silver linings. One Bear National says, quote, growing our rabbit production and have stocked food to the rafters, including diapers in the next 2 sizes. Good move. Good move. You eat too many of those rabbits, you're going to need adult-sized diapers too. Another viewer said, until recently, my view of preparing was when the SHTF, I'm going to bug out to the middle of nowhere scenario. Finding your channel has brought me back to earth with the stark realization that my plan sucked. Since February, not only have I grown closer to the Father than I have been in years, praise the Father, but I've been stocking my pantry, aka closet, with food. I've been working on my medical preps. I already have 2 Red Cross trauma packs, but have since fortified them with full blowout kits using several items from your store. I can't express how much I admire the work you are doing, helping the most vulnerable and broken amongst us while teaching others how to do the things, and simultaneously spreading the word about the Father. You are an inspiration and have been a blessing in these troubling times. Thank you. All praise to the Father. He's the badass. I'm the mouthpiece. And the fact that he sees fit to use me to do his will whenever I'm willing to play along and experience the abundance of his provision and blessing by being obedient, it awes me, it humbles me, it blows my mind that he would strive with one such as myself. And finally, another Bear National says, quote, I got to hear your testimony the other night on my husband's Patreon. I found the abundance of the joy in the Torah, so thank you very much for directing me to the last piece of Yah that was missing. As a person, I pretty much lost everything but my relationship to Abba, the Father. And as a family, we lost our home. But now we are on the other side of all that and are putting down roots. It's a great place to be while we watch Yahuwah, the Father, make some mighty moves in this country. I'm actually excited to see his truth start marching. Yahuwah bless you and keep you. Well, bless you, sister. Praise the Father. My goodness, I love the silver linings. Listen, forums at bearindependent.com. If you're looking for people to do life with, to date each other, to fall in life, if you can't find a mag, maybe you just need to find a nice lady and just start making your own. Just hashtag go team. Build it one piece at a time. Just saying. It's martial law will be declared. Oh gosh, we're back to this again. Negative. You can declare all kinds of things. I can declare that I'm the Archdiocese of Zimbabwe. That does not make it true. The only thing that makes it true is if enough people agree with it. If you go along with it, you can declare anything you want. It doesn't make it so. See, words are cheap. It's actions that matter. I declare that I have a personal value, a wealth of $700 trillion, he says in front of his outhouse. Nah, you can declare anything you want. I'm just sitting here drinking my whale milk. Amen. I'm Commodore of the Ohio Navy. I declare retirement. Good morning, Storms. Hashtag make us. Amen. Listen, please follow Bear Independent, Refuge Medical, and Refuge Training on Instagram. We would appreciate that greatly. And if y'all can be evangelizing for us for Refuge Medical, that would help us greatly because we're moving. Bear facts and kits will always exist for the Bear Nation at bearindependent.com, but we want another digital touch point out there for the rest of the world that doesn't know Bear and perhaps doesn't care to know Bear. That's fine. They can still get kits at refugemedical.com. And that allows us to partner with people like Chad Prather from The Blaze and Elijah Schaefer from The Blaze and hopefully Dave Smith from Part of the Problem and so forth and so on. And, to do all the things that we need to do to grow the Bear Fact side of the business, we're now doing that at Refuge Medical. So if y'all could help us evangelize about refugemedical.com, we would really appreciate that. Plus, you'd be doing Dudley a solid because that's pretty much his job. So you'd be helping Dudley do his job. And he would give you a big high five. He would appreciate you deeply if you did. So, woo! Let's talk to the Most High. Oh, good morning, Father. Thank you for the rain. Thank you for the best job in the world. Thank you for that dumb rooster, Father. Thank you for all these provisions and blessings that I'm surrounded by. And Father, thank you for everybody within the sound of my voice. Father, I pray that you would just be indwelt in us today for strength and power and wisdom and discernment, Father, that we would be your hands and feet, and that we would know you, that you would manifest yourself in ways that are truly undeniable. Father, thank you for this. Father Yah, if there is anything within the sound of my voice that is not of you, we come together in agreement and rebuke it in the name of Yeshua HaMashiach and command it to flee. Father, fill us up with your Ruach HaKodesh, your Holy Spirit. Be physically indwelt in us. Build testimony with us and through us, that people would see us and that they would see you, that they would come to know you better because of us, that we would be obedient to your will, that you would walk with us and teach us and guide us and equip and empower us to be your hands and feet, Father. Father, thank you for giving us a life and teaching us how to live it. And thank you for striving with us and teaching us to overcome and teaching us how to rule. Father, I lift all these people up to you and I lay them at your feet, and I ask that you would bless them this day, protect them and provide for them, and just be our Abba, be our Father. I ask these things in Yeshua's name. Amen. Bless y'all, Bear Nazion. I got to go pack some bear facts. See y'all later.